I wanted to study in England because if I were to travel, the best time to do it was, straight in my university times. And I was also born in Brighton, so I thought, I'd be coming back to my roots. My immediate family is my dad, Adam, so the English connection, my mum, Anya. I also have two younger brothers and a younger sister. The English connection in my bloodline is after the Second World War, my grandfather, Jan Goszewski, who was an officer on a Polish battleship, he stayed in Great Britain and he met my grandma and they got married, so that's where the English connection comes in. The result of that was my dad and my uncle, and my dad was brought up in London, but when he was 16 he went to Poland for the first time and he met my mum. I speak to my parents quite often nowadays. Previously they used to call up and check up on me and how I was doing. I'm sure they were quite worried, me fending for myself in England. Halo? No cześć Mateczka, wszystko dobrze u was? But now I find that I have an inclination. I like to call them and speak to the kids. And I feel that, I want to kind of keep the contact going, and I speak to them as much as possible. To buziaki, mamo, dzięki bardzo za telefon. Buziaki, powodzenia, papa, pa. The moment I might have felt most isolated, although I must say that I have, great contact with my family and I don't really feel I'm missing out. But there was a single moment where I felt, maybe an end of an era when I realised that apart from my rented accommodation in Sussex, I didn't have a room, that I could call my own. I always go back home to Gdansk during the term breaks at university, and I just try to enjoy myself and meet up with all the people that I've been missing a lot while studying in Sussex. I play in a band downtown, and all but one of us, there's 5 of us altogether, study or live and work in England at the moment. But because our lives are so busy here, we don't really get to meet up in the UK very often. So we make a conscious effort to meet up and go out and hopefully play some music every time. I often go into town because a lot of the shops in the centre now sell Polish groceries. They sell Polish bread, Polish kubuś, which is a very nice fruit juice, and they also sell Polish beer. I have noticed that many English people have become accustomed with the nicer Polish vodkas and very good Polish lager, but I still bring my favourite things back with me from Poland. I met Monica, my girlfriend, at school. We went to the same class in high school. We knew each other throughout the 3 years that we went to high school, but only got together in the last year. I'm really grateful for the support that I've got from my girlfriend Monica, and I really think it was a big decision on our behalf, but on hers as well, to come over to England, seeing that we'd only been together for just under a year before we decided to come to study together in England. And currently things are working out really, really well. I was quite intimidated about the fact that we might be living together, although I was excited as well.
I'm a high school lover, and you're my favorite flavor. Love is all my soul. You're my playground love, and yet my hands are shaking.
When I have to leave Brighton and England, I hope that it won't have to be for good. I hope I'll be able to pop back and meet all the people I've had the opportunity to get to know here. It will be a very, very sad day for me, but I'll try to focus on the nice things that happened and all the memories and all the experiences that I've had during my time here.
Love is all my soul. You're my playground love, and yet my hands are shaking, and I can feel your body. Lucky are those who have gathered the most of money and golden coins. Lucky are those who had their moment of fame. I have seen many like them, and one thing I can say: truly happy are those who can call themselves your friends. But don't tell me you can make your eyes so blue looking at the flowers. But don't tell me you can make your eyes so blue looking at the sky.